If you follow the yellow brick road beyond the land of Oz,
you come to a place called Never Could Be, on a planet called Never Was.
It's a magical world of grown-up myths where only commercials flower.
It's the network's land of make-believe, and it's known as the Family Hour.
And in spite of all that, here comes laughing.
You're now leaving the Family Hour. Hallelujah! Shake your booty!
I don't want you to breathe this to a living soul. But Tina Turner has a brown booty.
Okay, everybody, shake your boogie.
Now that's naughty.
Tell me, Susan, what does it feel like to be the former daughter of a president?
I'm not the former daughter of a president.
Oh, really? But I thought your father was defeated at the last election.
Yes, but I decided to keep him as a father.
Oh, I would have, too.
In the words of Rich Little, well,
Look out, America! In spite of the tireless efforts of the NBC censors, here comes laughing! With Dolly Parton singing the biscuits are for bacon, but the buns are just for show. Take it, Dolly. Vice President Mondale with He's Got the Whole World in His Hands, so how come I got Minneapolis? And Jacqueline Onassis singing her hit, God Bless the Child That's Got Her Own. Can you dig it?
And now time to visit Burbank's Disco Talk.
You know, I know Dick Clark longs for the 50s, but I wish he'd keep his hands off mine.
You know, God didn't make them little green apples, but he sure made them Wabash cannonballs.
My parents were always on my side as a kid. I remember when I had the measles. They went to court and fought for my right to die.
Wayland, did you hear about the guy who hijacked a plane to get his lover out of jail? What kind of plane was it? An AC-DC-10. Kiss it.
How do you feel about those schools that won't let whites become doctors?
Okay. Some hospitals won't let blacks become patients, you know.
Darling, I'll tell you what Social Security is. It's when the government sends you an I don't care package.
Presidential elections are like the Olympics. Every 4 years, we get to watch the country's top amateurs run.
Why are there so many X-rated movies in America?
Oh, there are so many uptight people who want to see how the bottom half lives.
What this country needs is a good 5-cent nickel.
Me and Marlene don't watch hee-haw. We don't care for educational TV.
Let me get this straight. A filibuster is when one politician delays an important bill by talking?
Right, and government is when they all do it.
How interesting we should meet. I mean, me being a pediatrician, you being an undertaker.
Yes, indeed. You might say that we get them coming and going.
Do you see where the Ku Klux Klan is trying to stop Mexican illegals? Stop them? Honey, last Klan rally I was at, they were trying to smoke them.
I can assure you it's completely safe to fly to Mexico.
Well, when my cousin flew, he was never heard from again.
Well, if he flew, he was safe. If he landed...
Marlene, now you stay in the truck. Get down, get funky. Whoa. Get back up again. I just want to ask one favor. Can you give me a hug, or I'll give you one, or something similar?
This man is crazy.
Just a hug, please. Just one. Oh, pop goes the weasel.
Everybody needs a place to laugh in.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leonard Schultz.
You want some chicken? You want some? Yeah, good, eat. Purina ketchup, eh? What's it? Purina ketchup, cha-cha-cha.
This has been another in a series of Life with Lenny.
Hey, tell me, Tina, where did you leave your jewelry?
You mean to tell me some of those guys would steal it?
Steal it? At least 2 of them guys would wear it. And here's one right here.
Good evening. I'm Spike Wallace.
And I'm Morley Safer.
Last year, terrorists set off scores of bombs around the country. Tonight, with the help of an informant, we are going to show you why it is happening and how. 3 months ago, Morley and I went underground in New York with disguises and were invited to join a notorious terrorist group.
Once inside, we persuaded one of their leaders to work for Uncle Sam. We brought him to the studios this afternoon where he talked in front of our cameras with a mask over his face.
Not only will you see this frighteningly exclusive interview, but just before he left, he said that when he returned tonight, he'd show us how they construct their bombs and where they plant them.
Mr. Stewart, I hear you're into gardening, and I have a problem. I want to know if you could help me with my Colombian vegetables.
What's your problem?
Well, it's not really the vegetables, it's the weeds I want to grow.
You want to grow weeds?
Yeah, big ones, tall ones, and then sell them.
Who's going to eat weeds?
No, not eat them. It's another thing.
I don't... Gloria?
Remember the words of Nanook of the North. If an Eskimo leads an evil life when he dies, he'll go to Palm Springs.
You gotta say, if an Eskimo leads an evil life, boom, when he dies, he'll go to Palm Springs. You gotta wait after life.
Well, let me see that.
See what a comma is?
Wait.
This is Bono, take 28.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
There's another red dot.
Remember the words of Nanook of the North. If an Eskimo leads an evil life, you see, when he dies, he'll go to Palm Springs.
Different strokes for different folks, a different laugh for different jokes, different wheels for different strokes.
Talk about the Carter brothers, did you hear, yeah?
One is in the White House and the other's in Bill.
Both are fine, so give a cheer. Different strokes for different folks.
I like the Bill one better.
Different strokes for different folks.
I'll take the blonde.
I'll take the brunette.
I'll take the redhead. Oh, I'll take the natural.
Different strokes for different folks.
Ladies over 80 think romance is gone.
But there's Mae West still getting it on.
On the town from dusk till dawn. Different strokes for different folks. Hey, you really got it. Different strokes for different folks.
Susan, now that you're no longer living in the White House, well, what kind of protection do you have?
Just the pill.
I remember when birth control pills first came out. I was 10 years old, Len. My mother took an overdose to try and kill me.
Oh, come on now, Algernon. Let's try it one more time.
One more time. I need some rest. I'm not a rabbit, you know. Leave us alone. Your damn pill works.
Once or twice a woman hears them wedding chimes. For Zsa Zsa and Elizabeth, it's 14 times. Liz gets diamonds and Zsa Zsa gets dimes and dollars and cars and houses
Welcome, Miss Sack, the white girl.
How'd I do? Terrific.
She got rhythm.
All those flipperty-gibbets boasting about their romantic encounters with our past presidents, I think it is disgusting. I was naughty with Millard Fillmore, twice. Didn't notice it the first time. You never heard me shooting my mouth off, oh no. Calvin Coolidge liked me to dress up as a sailor while he wore a Shirley Temple wig. Then chased me around the room with a lollipop. Oh, what fun. But did I run out and make a deal with Harper and Row? No way, Jose. We had a bit of style back then. Would I tell anyone that Woody Wilson used to bathe in Jell-O wearing suede shorts? And what about Teddy Roosevelt and his high heels? No. All they want to talk about now is that big stick. Hey, Teddy. So to all you older ladies out there who've loaned yourself out for Uncle Sam, remember this. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. And for Pete's sake, shut up about it!
Talk about tacky.
People ask me if I take after my father. Generally speaking, I don't.
We are here in Detroit for a demonstration that an airbag can save you, too.
With what you've been hearing about the Pinto lately, I guess my father's probably the safest Ford on the road.
This is an average-size American automobile traveling at the average freeway speed of 50 miles per hour and crashing into the average wall. The car carries all standard equipment, including a metal bumper. Let's take a closer look at what happens on impact.
For the last 3 years, we here at General Motors Proving Grounds have been conducting these costly and exhaustive tests until we perfected a wall that could withstand this kind of foolish driving. If you live by a freeway or a dangerous intersection, you cannot afford to be without one. Steel-belted retaining walls by General Motors.
Detroit says the best way to buy a foreign car is to pick up a used Ford in Tijuana.
My father is the only Ford in history to go 4 years without breaking down.
Traffic makes smog. Smog makes damage. Damage makes work. Work makes jobs. Jobs make money. Money makes leisure. Leisure makes travel. Travel makes traffic. Traffic makes smog. See? That's progress.
I think those trucks ought to slow down. The other day, a big semi came by and made road pizza out of my dog, Tom.
Things are getting goody-goody on TV. But if you're getting diabetes, don't blame me. It's from Donnie and Marie. Different stuff with different flows.
I'm pleased to see that the cigarette industry is developing a social conscience. With every carton, they're giving you a pair of disposable lungs.
Hey, I'm a natural guy. I like natural friends and natural foods. I even smell like granola. And when it comes to being natural, I like natural cigarettes. That's why I smoke natural. They're made entirely from whole wheat, brewer's yeast, vitamin E, and genuine whole leaf tobacco. Grown in natural air with natural fertilizers by, you guessed it, natural people. You know, we're all gonna go someday, and there's only one way to go. Natural causes.
Forget about naturals. If you're wealthy enough, you can afford the wealthy man's cigarette. Sacrifice. Sacrifice sells for $300 a pack, but they're well worth it. After all, our new Homo sapien filter contains 75 tiny human beings who get cancer in your place. Light up a sacrifice. Hold the filter next to your ear. You can actually hear those little people coughing. And don't forget new Sacrifice 100s, which contain an additional 25 people, most of them college graduates.
There's a Sister Jackie and a Sister Lee.
One has 20 million, one has royalty.
A simple American family.
Oh, it's different strokes for different folks. That's right, all right.
We're living in a world where it doesn't matter what you've done, so long as you've enough ID to prove who you are.
I'd like to cash this check, please.
May I have some identification?
Sir, here's my driver's license.
Fine. I'll need one more, please.
I'm afraid I don't have anything else on me.
I'm terribly sorry. I can't cash a check unless I have 2 IDs.
Will this do?
I'm Fred Thompson. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Thompson.
Just a second. Mom,
Yes.
Mom, would you tell this lady who I am, please?
This nice boy is my son, Fred.
Mr. Thompson, if you don't have a second ID...
Hi, Fred Thompson.
Hi, Fred Thompson. How are you? You see, they know who I am.
Perhaps you'd like to take this up with my superior.
I certainly would. Hi, Fred. Hi. What seems to be the problem?
This gentleman wants to cash a check, but he doesn't have 2 IDs.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fred. Rules are rules, and brother or no brother, you need 2 IDs to cash a check. Hi, Mom.
Different strokes for different folks, different weeds for different smokes, different beats and different blokes.
Think about those girls in England, Megan Bass. The one they call a queenie and the other's a man.
Oh, that's a wacky family, you must confess. Different strokes for different folks. Get your act together. Different strokes for different folks.
Love you.
Different strokes for different folks. Oh, yeah. Different strokes for different folks.
Girls, he's here and you're not, so eat your heart out. It's Mr. Macho with something for men only. So go for it, El Chauveau.
Hey, you. I'm a man. I'm a real man. I like sports, pain, and fear. Know why? Because I can handle it. But there's certain problems even I can't handle. Man problems. Problems that get me down and make me feel like half a man. I'm talking about the itch. Hey, I know, we all get it. It happens to everybody. You want to go skydiving with your favorite gal, and all you can do is go horseback riding because you're already bow-legged from the itch. But thanks to a new product, new oven off, you'll never be plagued with the witch's itch again. It was developed by a Hawaiian hockey coach and proven effective in all the members of his team. So use oven off. Once in the morning does it. Forever.
Cigarette?
Due to a change in network programming, Thursdays will be on Saturdays, and there will be no further Wednesdays till Friday.
I'm fainting. Mr. Stewart, how do you feel about speed reading?
Well, Gloria has been trying to work something like that with me for years.
What's that?
Speed talking.
Later, my wife and I would like some raspberries.
Raspberries.
Oh, an excellent choice, darling.
Come on in, Lenny. You know, things are just wonderful. You're a big success on this show, and you've got offers from all over. What's the secret of your success?
It's a secret!
That Americans think that sex and violence are synonymous?
Well, it's because they think sex is sin and violence is onymous.
You get right up my nose sometimes.
Waiter, my wife and I would like the fruitcake, please.
Yes, sir, right away.
Here I am. Here I am.
You want me now or later?
I think I could find a place for Lenny in the organization.
Jimmy, I feel like a million tonight.
We'll take them one at a time, honey. One at a time.
Yes, sir. My wife and I would like a little wine with dinner. What? Whatever you do, don't order the goose.
If you're in the mood today, try some plastic food today.
At Wacdoodles where the food's delicious.
High caloric, non-nutritious.
Order up and eat it all.
Build up your cholesterol.
So after meals and in between, all this junk is really clean.
You can keep your pickles, keep your mustard.
Sawdust buns and cardboard custard. And the cherry shakes are made of glue.
At Wacdoodles, we do our worst to you. We do our worst to you.
Hello, all you junk food junkies. Are you sick of squash, bored with bran, and up to here with alfalfa sprouts? Well, you can help save one of America's greatest resources, junk food. Unless we do something fast, they'll be putting kelp in your cookies, fiber in your Fritos, and wheat germ in your ding-dongs. They'll bury your burgers, trample your tacos, and say ta-ta to your Tootsie Rolls. Besides, junk food is cheaper. You save cash when you buy trash. I'm telling you, for less than $2.75, you can get refried enchiladas, a side of Twinkies, and still have enough left over for a triple scoop of Rocky Road rhubarb ripple with enough red dye number 2 to paint your toenails.
All the week long, I'm together and strong, and most health foods are part of my diet. But then I fear, when the weekend is near, all my discipline starts running riot.
For the first time in man's history, what's going into his body is worse than what's coming out.
Yes, I like to wallow in junk food. French fries and Fritos and beer and burritos. I like to swallow that junk food.
My uncle opened a fast food stand for people in a hurry that only serves prune Danish. Yeah, what's it called? Eat and run.
Sugary colas and honey granolas and popcorn that's salted, a strawberry malted, the cupcakes and donuts for goodies I don't
Hola, ¿cómo está? Yo soy bien, gracias. My name is Esmeralda Conchata Juanita Colotes Trijita Cabones del Perito y Perito. But you can call me Esther for short. And I am going to do a commercial about sugar. So if you want to be as sweet as Esmeralda, use sugar. Okay, where's my money, honey?
Sure, the sugar will rot your bridge work, but at my age, there's a lot to be said for gum in it. Just ask any old sucker. So remember, it's better to flunk on junk than let some health food freak fertilize your Egg McMuffin. Okay, remember, a queen-size corn dog, a couple of footlongs, and a big pizza. I love pizza. I haven't had a good piece since Rodney Allen Rippey got his braces. Oh, take me home.
I'm tired of all the anti-junk food propaganda. I frankly like junk food. I don't care what it does to my teeth or to my body. I like it. Therefore, I have produced the world's first pro-junk food commercial, and in the interest of equal time and fair play, I would like to run it for you right now.
Top of the morning to you. It's the little troll from your cereal bowl, here to tell you all about new sweepstakes. Little sugar-coated, sugar-fortified, sugar-enriched little bits of sugar, with just a hint of wheat flavor to let you know it's morning. And, Mom, they're protein-shaped, just like little burgers and weenies. Each one contains more natural food energy than 44 pounds of calf's liver. Just add milk and fruit, and you've got all the nourishment of milk and fruit. So tomorrow morning or any time you're dying for something to eat, take a chance on sweepstakes, the treat that's really sweet.
Burgers delight me and wieners excite me. Just cover my body with junk food. Oh, yeah. Chocolate chip cookies, some greasies and gookies. Oh, I'm really naughty for junk food.
Colonel Sanders can take his chickens and stuff them.
I want to talk to the colonel. This sucker isn't done.
Mira, escucha, I want to tell you something more about sugar. You have a little niña pequeña, little chica at home. Your daughter is at home. And all the time the boy's hanging around with a hanky-panky, giving her a lot of trouble. No more trouble. All you do is feed her sugar every day, and she's going to become wee gorda. She's gonna get a tushy más grande.
Hey, listen, stay right where you are. Mr. Nader's coming up. He's going to talk to you about the good old American hot dog, or also known when I was a kid as the tube steak.
Let me tell you about the great American hot dog. The average hot dog has 30% fat, 12% water, and a lot of seasonings, preservatives, coloring agents, cereal filler, and miscellaneous debris. What meat there is includes heart, tongue, spleen, tripe, and soon to be added, crushed bones and rope strands. Bon appetit.
Many bakery goods contain cellulose, which is wood fiber. The bakeries using it claim it has no calories and keeps bread moist and fresh for weeks. If you can keep it away from woodpeckers, termites, and manufacturers of lawn furniture.
Man does not live by bread alone. He has to eat the preservatives, too.
The boll weevil does almost as much damage to wheat as some of our bakeries. Saccharin has been banned. It gives you artificial diabetes.
Waffles and blintzes, the pumpkins and minces, the hot dogs and ices, the pancakes with spice, the whipped creams and topping with syrups. I'm sopping. Oh, I like
I love Johnny. I really do. I really like it. I think it's wonderful. And maybe it's not good for you, but I don't care, because I'll start my diet on Monday. I promise it. I'm going on a last chance diet.
Ay, Dios mío. If you have a similar problem with a mouse, all you do is catch the raton by the tail, and then you open his little boca, and then you put the sugar in his little boca like this, and you make him chew. And then all of his teeth is going to fall out. And because there is no mouse dentist, he's going to die of starvation.
Scientists have discovered that the human body has its own way of rejecting all those chemicals which are added to our food. It's a process known as dying.
You know, that last joke reminds me of what my grandfather said to me just before he died. He said,
When your diet's on the rocks, cram some junk food in a box.
Though the onion rings are cold and soggy,
And the pizza's really doggy.
You should eat the pizza box instead.
Keep eating junk food. You're gonna all be dead. You're gonna all be
Preparen. Apunten. Fuego.
Let's learn some more about the tiny porpoises. We have realized to understand what they are saying, we must slow down their speech. Here's an example of their speech before.
Patara! Patara!
We slow down their speech to understand what they are trying to communicate to mankind.
I'm not a tuna. I'm not a tuna.
1,000 dolphins are dying today, so you could have a tuna sandwich for lunch tomorrow.
Porpoise is as smart as a man.
Yeah. No wonder they're dying out.
International tuna fleets would kill Flipper.
I'm not a tuna. I'm not a tuna.
Every day, industry is coming up with innovative ways to convince us to replace our old appliances with new ones. Nowhere is more salesmanship used than in the commercials for TV sets. Any day we expect to see this.
Hello, I'm Jolene Brand for Color Trap TV. My dress is red, my hair is brown, my eyes are green. These shoes are black, and this sofa is white. If your TV is not giving you honest, vivid color, then you need an RCE Color Trap TV. New from RCE, where color is our middle name.
I got one thing to say to you. I think they ought to arrest all those blacks who are riding in Johannesburg and send them back to Africa.
I am a college graduate. Won't you join me? I have learned much in school.
Anyone here for a quickie? Anyone here want it fast? Spirits get saggy when sketches get draggy, and anything good shouldn't last. If you're not picky, I'll give you a hickey, and chicky, it's time for a quickie.
Anybody get off on 2?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, 2.
I'm just a girl who can't say
You know, it must be terrible to stammer so bad you can't say no.
Yeah. It's a better excuse than mine, though.
With the new TV shows this year, a couple of the networks have been scraping the bottom of the barrel. Meanwhile, NBC is looking for a barrel to scrape.
Mr. Stewart, how long did the Jimmy Stewart show run on NBC?
13 vice presidents.
You mean you were only on a week?
Miss Schumann, I'm going to lunch. If my boss calls, get his name.
Boy, I am glad that 8 is enough as a TV show, because when I first heard the title, I thought it was what Roman Polanski considered the age of consent.
The problem with the entertainment industry today is there are no nightclubs where performers can be bad and no TV shows where they can be good.
We interrupt this program to bring you this late Laugh-In show business news bulletin. It was just announced that Laugh-In will definitely continue next season, but we're not sure if NBC will.
Anybody get off on ladies' lingerie?
Oh, I do.
Oh, what about leather? Stop it, leather.
Anything good shouldn't last. If you're not picky, I'll give you a hickey, and chicky, it's time for a quickie.
Preparen. Apunten.
Oh, Jimmy, sweetheart, I'm so thrilled you could come to this party. You can tickle my ivories anytime, darling.
Thank you, madam, but I'm afraid I can only do a couple of short pieces.
Well, without my wedges, I'm only 5 feet 2.
Hi, my name is Maurice, and I'm dumb.
Float on. Hi, my name is Rocky, and my arms won't stop. Float on.
Hi now, my name's Larry, and I like gals that are tall and hairy. Float on.
Hi, my name is Carl, and I'm into linoleum.
Laughing is a loony. Laughing is a killer. Laughing you. Get pizzazzy. Laughing you. Oh, razzle-dazzle. Laughing you. Oh, spitting snazzy. Making it up. Making it up. Shaking it up. Shaking it up. Making it. Shaking it. Shaking it. Making it. Shaking it. Making it. Shaking it. News today. It's flashy, trashy, and showbiz. Da 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 da.
Tonight's guest newscasters, Gloria and Jimmy Stewart.
In New York today, a seagull barely survived after colliding with a flock of 747.
President Carter has asked his staff to promise that there will be no illicit sex while he's in the White House. We thought his staff would like to know that he'll be gone for most of next week and Tuesday through Friday the following.
Newsweek reported that CBS network head Robert Wussler was fired because he told a reporter he thought ABC's Happy Days was junk. A spokesman for CBS was quoted as saying, "We don't need an executive who calls competition junk. We need someone who can find some for us."
The Bureau of Indian Affairs has developed a neutron bomb. Doesn't destroy Indians, just treaties.
The Supreme Court came to the support of environmentalists today when it ruled that from now on, it would be illegal to hunt, drug, shoot, or harpoon whales in America's zoos.
Now, here with more laugh-in news is Susan Ford.
2 people thought to be Siamese twins sued a Siamese surgeon today after he separated them. It seems they were not Siamese twins, they were Siamese lovers. The U.S. Army is going to pot, declared a Pentagon meeting of the Chief Staff of Joints.
Now here to shoot the poop with a double scoop, here's our very own pooper scooper, Ms. Rona.
Good evening, Hollywood and America. Celebrity news of the future, 1999, 20 years from now. Dateline, Washington. President Jerry Brown and First Lady Linda Ronstadt celebrated their 3rd year in the White House today by getting married. The White House press secretary said simply they were doing it for the children. Obviously, they've been thinking those good thoughts.
Okay, I want to bring out a boy here who's just loaded with warmth, Mr. Nice Guy Eddie Bluestone. Come on now, put your hands together, everybody.
Tonight's editorial concerns a personal achievement that I'm quite proud of. After years of research, I've devised a method of changing horses into glue painlessly with hypnosis. This is very important because glue factories have very painful ways of killing their horses. I mean, they'll take a horse and push him down a stairway. My method, you take the horse into a dark room. The only light's a bulb that swings in front of his face. While he's watching this, a hypnotist says, "You're starting to feel sticky." Naturally, all glue manufactured in this way will come labeled with a warning that says, "Do not snap your fingers in front of this tube."
And now, Laughing's News of the Past takes you back to the year 1815 and Napoleon's bedchamber, the eve of the big ball. Napoleon, ma chérie, when we come home from the fancy dress ball, you will make mad the passionate love to me, oui?
Not tonight, Josephine.
That was fun. And now we're done. Laugh and prod yourself. That was the laughing news.
¡Preparen! ¡Apunten! ¡Fuego! 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 ¡Fuego!
Before we go, I'd like to make a toast to the NBC censors.
Well, go ahead.
Here's to you and here's to me. And just in case we don't agree, to hell with you and here's to me.
Madam, do you realize that this champagne costs $500 a case?
No kidding.
That's right. It was made in the south of France more than 20 years ago.
Me too, but I don't charge those kind of prices.
Stop worrying you. Though personally, I prefer Mum's.
That's what the Duke said after he met my daughter.
Madam, why don't we drink a toast to all the people we may have offended in 1977?
Oh, good idea, June. If there's one thing I adore, it's a really long party. June, you go first, sweetheart.
Well, here's to poor Rona for dishing all the dirtiest of dirt.
And here's to the press for lancing poor Bert.
Here's to cute Donnie and Sister Marie.
Allergic to sugar. We know they can't be.
Here's to the censors who really do try.
And here's to Anita. One hell of a guy.
Yeah.
Did you know they're giving $20 on Broadway for front row seats?
Well, it ain't because they're closer to the stage, it's because they're further from the street.
After J. Edgar Hoover died, they found out a lot of terrible things he did.
Well, as long as he didn't do them while he was alive.
I was out on my date last night. My bra broke. Was your boyfriend embarrassed? Hell no. He went out with an old broad and came home with a couple of swingers.
I can dig it. NBC is negotiating to buy 3 new shows from a bright progressive company. ABC.
Nancy!
Yeah!
Did you hear about the stripper who wears nothing but 3 coins?
What about her?
She's down to a last penny.
Have you heard about those new 100% natural cigarettes?
Yeah, they gave a friend of mine 100% natural cancer.
That's nothing. American Tobacco offered emphysema patients free oxygen with menthol.
My doctor is so mercenary. What kind of doctor has a sign in his office that says, "Death does not mean the end of your financial obligations"?
Claire!
Yes!
Did you hear that Anita Bryant turned down the lead in Can-Can?
Why?
She didn't want to appear in anything that had to do with gay Paris.
Oh, that's really tacky.
The drought is so bad in California that people are coming to Tijuana to drink the water.
Shake your booty.
You don't know what a booty is.
Miss Dang!
You know, those commercials try to cash in on everything. They've now got a new Alka-Seltzer for women's lib.
Oh, yeah? What's it like?
Plop, plop, miss, ooh.
too bad. They screwed up a really good joke.
Wayland, did you hear about the gal who put arsenic in her husband's Alka-Seltzer? What happened? He went plop, plop, fizz, fizz, plop. Just keep right open.
Say, Robin.
What is it, darling?
Listen here. Does Billy Carter have more money than brains?
Sure, I knew him when he only had $8. And now he's broke.
End is near. The end is near.
You said that 3 months ago.
The end is nearer. The end is nearer.
Lenny needs help.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
What do you get if you cross a volcano with a water closet?
I don't know. What do you get if you cross a volcano with a water closet?
Hot flushes! And I think I'm getting one now, you sexy scoundrel!
Ooh. Oh, got it!
Yes, madam.
Oh, you must be very proud of Jimmy's brilliant career.
I was up until about 56 minutes ago.
Is that real gold?
Sit down. I told him to say that.
Tacky, tacky, tacky.
Did they say sit on it?
No, you sit on it.
I can dig it, I can dig it!
What do they mean, sit on it? Robin Williams can be yours for $1.99.
I'm paying $1.98 for him.
That's really dumb.
I can dig it.
I'm just a girl who can't say
Sure, that's easy for you to say.
By the way, where is the censor?
Well,
The censor can't handle this. This is the job for Reverend Jackson. Oh, no, I heard that.
This show needs more than a censor. It needs a probation officer.
Everybody needs a place to live. Everybody needs a time to dream.
I think that's funny.
I think it's very hypothetical.
There's nothing
This is your announcer, Jack Harold speaking. May the farce be with you.